Hey guys, it's Claquesous with another Gods of Olympus replay video. This time my victim, if you will, is SLN or Slin. Now, for those who are fans of the game, you may realize that is the leader of New Era, the #1 alliance. And you can see why they're #1, because they had pretty good turnout, but this time, because it was a revenge, I had good support on my side too. So 7 versus 7, and as you'll see during the attack, mine were there for most of the attack. But first, looking through my gods again, you'll see that I have fairly high slow time, very low health for Zeus, because I don't want him to hang out too long before I can get in my heavy hitters. Athena has good mix. Summon Hoplites is nearing max. Ares, Battle Charge is maxed out. Bloodlust, fairly high. Artemis, maxed Spread Shot, very high Long Shot. Apollo has nearly maxed Sunstrike, and kind of decent other ones. Aphrodite, Charm Units, pretty high. Charm Building, also high. Then Hades, more so Rot, but Reanimate, not too bad. And lastly, Hera is a pretty good mix, but mainly Revenge, not so much Absorbing Strike. So let's check out the replay. And first, I'm going to kind of pan around the base, and you'll see Apollo on the left, Zeus at the bottom, a stretch of stuff in the middle, Hera in the middle. Not sure exactly why Hera in the middle. I don't think that's necessarily the best setup, but Ares down here, the Artie Temple on the right, and Athena is on the top. Now, the things that I try to take out first are Athena Temple, Artemis Temple down here, and Aphrodite Monument. So since two of them are right next to each other, I'm going to start right up here. Now, one little change I've made recently is Zeus is going to do his lightning, and then I'm going to wait for that to kill as many houses as possible before I battle charge, because what I was doing before was charging right away, and then the houses took off health, and it was like I didn't charge at all. So I'm able to take out Athena very quickly, and Zeus gets off a second lightning, and Athena's going towards the Artie Temple. And I'm going to take Ares and try to do as much damage as possible to the Zeus Tower, which kind of just does a lot of DOT, damage over time. And then as he's there, I pop out Hades to begin the second phase. Apollo, nice shot there, skill shot, taking out both of the flame towers. And you see Athena is trying to keep the shields up. And I pop Cerberus kind of as a decoy, but he does a lot of damage to Artie. Now you can see he's getting stuck with the mob, and I'm trying to kind of clear out some of these spawn points, just making my way over to the Zeus, which is kind of the third most important temple, since it gives 10% bonus to range, health, and attack. So I'm kind of making my way over and trying to use my abilities as frequently as possible. And you can see the mob is back here. My alliance mates are kind of popping pretty close to me, which is exactly as I like it. So now I'm going to try to take out Zeus, and I move Athena back so that she doesn't take Hera damage. And moving along, and you can see the mob's getting a little close to me, and they're only at 1 support, I'm at 6. So here, trying to stay away from the mob, summon more hoplites, and trying to kind of move. And mostly I move everyone together, but sometimes I'll kind of take Apollo, and you see I accidentally moved him rather than targeting something, which was my plan. At this point, Athena's kind of low, so I'm going to heal up. And I also popped off Hawkstorm to take out the mob, which I think was pretty good timing, because I'm starting to get a little swarmed here, and I'm near the corner, which I don't like because you can see these skeletons coming in for me. So I kind of move up my gods so that I have troops in front of me, troops behind me, and I've got like a nice little pocket. And you can see my alliance mates kind of help out. And pretty soon here I'm going to let Athena die off so that I can bring in Hera. But right here, move all the gods into the pocket. You can see I'm getting swarmed, but luckily I'm able to kind of fend it off. Take out the Hera monument, which is pretty strong damage too. And Hera boost killed Athena. Drop down Hera. Explode to clear out all the space. Then the long shot takes out Hera Temple. And then now just one temple left. Apollo over here. And since my gods are all fairly full, I'm just kind of moving in. And then you can see as soon as my timers are up, I'm gonna use Apollo and Artemis to take out the last temple, which is kind of a timing thing. You gotta time that right. First shoot Apollo, and then as it's about to hit, then you shoot with Artemis. So as you see, I got 855k stone, 427k gold for my efforts of the 9 people attacking, so almost 100k per person attacking of stone, and about half of that for gold. Damage wise, Artemis is the big winner because spread shot mainly. Hades was number 2, a little bit of Cerberus, a little bit of Rot, a little bit of Reanimate, then Aphrodite with the charming of stuff, pretty much. Hera, just the one wrath, pretty much did all her damage. And then Apollo kind of does a fair amount over time, and you can see Ares did his damage at the beginning. As far as taking damage, for some reason SLN doesn't have any archeries, which I've seen that in a number of bases, but I'm not sure exactly why. I personally think archeries are just as good, if not better, than academies. And then Archimedes towers did a lot of damage, but really not all that much to my gods, mostly to my troops. Like I said, Hera does good damage over time, 274, pretty high. And the rest, you can see, I killed off fairly quickly, so nothing else hit me too bad. And for their effort, they earned about 75k in gold. So, quite a bit less than what I earned. In terms of support, GTV and hookers are two of my people who know me well. They know I like archers to shield me. And of course, everybody else helped a lot too. Still needed all the support I could get on that. And on the New Era side, you see they've got a mix. A lot of VWs and skeletons where they can. A couple health, a couple zaps. I'm not sure when that was. Probably to kind of try to clear out my shields. But not always that effective. So, hope you all found that interesting. Encourage you all to stick in there even when you start to get swarmed. You gotta keep your cool. Try to clear out some troops with Apollo, or maybe Ares with a spinning attack. Charm troops, reanimate, whatever it is to keep troops around you so that your troops are taking damage rather than your gods. And that's about all. 27 trophies for me on this occasion, but I'm sure I'll lose them back very quickly. So, thanks for watching.